It says solve the equation. And when you first glance at this, you may not recognize that it's a quadratic equation. You don't really see an x squared there. But when we distribute the x through the parentheses to get rid of the parentheses, we would have x times x, which is x squared, and then x times negative 5 is negative 5x, and that's equal to 24. So, you probably saw it before, but if you didn't notice it before, you can clearly see now this is a quadratic equation. It's got the x squared. And to solve a quadratic equation, remember we set it equal to 0. So we do that by subtracting 24 from both sides of the equation, which gives us x squared minus 5x minus 24 is equal to 0. It's in that order, too, the descending order, so we put the x squared term, the 5x, and then the constant. Now this is a trinomial, so we factor this trinomial as a binomial times a binomial, and that factors as x times x, because we know this times this has to equal x squared. Then we move to the 24. It's as simple as this whenever the leading coefficient is 1. It's important to know this will work only when the leading coefficient is 1. All we need to do is find two numbers that multiply together to give us a negative 24 and add together to give us a negative 5. Well, we know 8 times 3 will give us the 24, and it needs to be a negative 24, so we'll make this minus and this plus. Be careful, it's got to be in that order, because a negative 8 times a negative 3 is negative 24, and negative 8 plus 3 is a negative 5. So to get a negative 5, this negative had to go with the 8, and the plus had to go with the 3. So just be careful when you factor these. Alright, now we set each factor equal to 0. X minus 8 is equal to 0. Set that one, and then this one, x plus 3 is equal to 0. Solve each of these, just add 8 to both sides here to get x is equal to 8. Subtract 3 from both sides here to get x is equal to a negative 3. So those are your two solutions.